What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And again, we are 6,000 Dividend Warriors strong. You guys have been fantastic. And I have 5 dividend stocks to buy. You use these products just about every day. These are beautiful stocks. These are the elite dividend stocks that everybody discusses, everybody talks about. It's all in the news. These are day trading and Roth IRA material or traditional IRA material. They have significant dividend increases. They have stock split histories. They are in people's traditional or Roth IRAs. I can almost guarantee it's either in your Roth IRA or in your dividend portfolio if you are a elite dividend investor. And these are all stocks that I'm highly considering, because I did tell you I'm going to try to create a Roth IRA. I'm going to do that in M1 Finance, but these are ones that I'm looking at. These are ones that I'm highly considering putting in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio once QYLD, RYLD, XYLD start really pumping out the monthly dividends, and some of my quarterly dividend stocks, the high yield ones, start buying some of these stocks. I absolutely love these ones, and there's always a bonus stock included. So these are some that you probably have heard of, but I'm really going to emphasize these ones. These ones are always on my mind every day when I wake up and I say, gosh, when am I going to buy these? And again, none of this is financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But again, I love these ones. I'm using their products every day. I'm using one right now, and I took one right now. So I'll give you a hint right there. So if you're new to this channel, you got to hit that notification bell. Let's check these stocks out right now. And that first stock is Starbucks Corporation. I'm actually drinking their coffee right now. I love black coffee, and I use their beans and their products all the time. These guys are always busy. These guys are excellent day trading material. These guys are traditional IRA material, Roth IRA material, excellent dividend portfolio material. This is going to earn you passive income. This is going to improve your net asset value. This is a stock that everybody talks about in the news. This is always mentioned on Fox News, CNBC, you name it, it's on there. It has a 1.77% dividend yield. It has a stock split history. Its market cap is 131.42 billion US dollars. And if you don't think Starbucks is doing well, look at how busy it is all the time. They generate a ton of money, and their dividends are beautiful. Let's check this out. Now here we go. 20 cents, 25 cents, 30, 36, 41, 45, 49. Dividend yield's a little bit low, 1.59%, but this is a dividend stock that's going to increase its dividends. It's almost guaranteed. It's not too bad. 110.90 is not a bad price for it. An annual dividend is 196, but once I start getting older, which I'm 36 years old, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with buying some of my dividend stocks. I like the 3 to 5% range, but in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio, I want my monthly dividend stocks and quarterly dividend stocks to start buying the juggernaut stocks like Starbucks. Okay, these guys increase their price per share. These guys increase their dividend over time. It's sitting at right now 111. So the thing is, even as a traditional Roth IRA, because if I create a fractional portfolio, I can buy stocks like these, and I know that my net asset value is going to increase with these guys. I know that, these guys are pandemic and recession proof. Look at how busy people are in line all the time at Starbucks. And I know that, if I decided to buy some in day trade and sell them and throw them in my dividend stocks, I know I can rely on these guys. So they carry the whole package. And I don't mind their coffee. It's not too bad either. But just, if you go to Starbucks, watch those Chocamocha, Cowabunga, pumpkin spice lattes. Those are kind of expensive. I love black coffee because when I go in cutting mode, black coffee is helpful with weight loss or cutting. So, that's one thing that you guys are, you're looking at saving some money so you can throw in Starbucks, drink black coffee. That's my advice to you guys. And let's jump to the next dividend stock. That next stock is Procter Gamble. It's sitting at 139.33. It has a dividend yield of 2.50%, which is not bad. I mean, I kind of like, that it's a little bit higher. It hasn't done too hot against the S&P, but again, this is a stock that normally increases its price per share. It has a nice dividend. It generates a ton of money, and I have one of these. Here's my Tide. And no, I don't eat Tide Pods, so don't worry. And I also use their dish soap. So I really like a lot of their products. These are products that everybody uses every day. And Tide Pods, I love their Tide Pods. They do a really good job with cleaning my scrubs as a nurse, especially my blue ones and my white ones. And these are products you use every day. How many times have you used their dish soap to clean off pots and pans and everything? That's just some of them that they carry. I mean, these guys have a ton of cash. They have a dividend increase history, a significant dividend increase history. They have split their stock in the past. And, these are very popular stocks for dividend investors, especially people who have very strong dividend portfolios. This is what these guys carry. And again, I will show you their dividend history. I'm not really going to even show you their revenue because they generate a ton of stuff. Look at how many times people are in the store just buying products of Procter Gamble, their dish soap, their Tide Pods, all this stuff. Everything is, I mean, these guys, I can guarantee if you go to the store, you're going to see Tide or you're going to see their dish soap on somebody's cart or just one product of Procter & Gamble. That's how much they are in demand, and people use these products every day. So let's check out their dividend history. Look at this. 60 cents, 63, 69, 71, 74, 79, 87, and they're 139.25. So again, they're increasing their price per share. So over time, these guys appear to be pretty good day trading material. They're excellent traditional and Roth IRA material, and they're also great for your dividend portfolio because they increase their dividends over time. They're in demand. These are kind of like one of, if you want to be a little bit more conservative, Starbucks and Procter and Gamble, SBUX. I know a lot of you guys want me to discuss symbols, and PG. These are very conservative dividend stocks. They're not going to let you down. I have a ton of confidence in them. I'm highly considering these guys once I start generating more monthly dividends and quarterly dividend income on my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. Love this one. Let's jump to the next dividend stock. And that next stock is Clorox. It's sitting at 162.62. How many times have you bought Clorox, or do you have it in your house? Whether you're cleaning a counter, a toilet, spraying a shower, it doesn't matter. Look, I got these wipes right here when I'm cleaning off my countertop. And look, this is the thing too. The dip is there. Look at this year range, 159.32 to 231.11. And their PE ratio is 29.16, not bad. Dividend yield is 2.85%. So day traders are probably drooling right now with this big dip because if you look at the history, it has really killed the S&P since inception. It's just blown up. They have a nice stock split history. They have split their stock. I looked it up. And here's the thing. They have increased their dividends over time. These products are in demand. I mean, I'll just give you an example. Being a nurse in the hospital, they have a Clorox robot pretty much. They put it in a room and it zaps everything, disinfects everything. They generate a ton of money. Just got, like I said, in the previous stock, Procter and Gamble, look at how many people have Clorox, or people are at Sam's Club and buying Clorox products, or Walmart buying, it's right on their cart. Especially during the flu season, people are buying Clorox products like crazy, and the bug's still out there, unfortunately. So I'm going to jump to the dividend history of Clorox. And by the way, they generate a ton of money. I don't even have to go over how much revenue they're generating. And look at this dip. Day traders, oh my gosh, there's a big dip, and it's something to maybe capitalize on. Let's jump to its dividend history. Look at this, 71 cents, 74, 77, 80, 84, 96, 116 right now. And the dividend yield is 2.82% with the PE ratio of 29.35. The annual dividend is 4.64. That's a pretty attractive stock. Now, this is one that I'm looking at, again, with M1 Finance. Good, it's a good Roth IRA material, traditional IRA material, and great day trading material. So that's another thing. I mean, people that like to buy and sell stocks, this is a pretty popular one. And this stock ain't going anywhere. This company is just going to get bigger and stronger and more powerful. And I'm going to jump to the next dividend stock. And that next stock is Johnson & Johnson. That's sitting at 159.58. Its day range is 159.15 to 161.11. The year range is 133.65 to 179.92. So this stock is a really good dividend stock. It's well known as a powerful dividend stock. It is traditional and Roth IRA material, and it is day trading material as well. Now, it's not as strong as like Starbucks or some of those for day trading, but it's still, you're going to get a good bang for your buck. A lot of people have, I mean, the dip was right here during the pandemic. Here's them since inception. They have ran circles around the S&P since inception. So it's a little bit down right now. So that's one thing to look at. Now, these guys, I just took Tylenol today. I worked 3 12s in a row. They have so many products that, sure, the vaccine maybe isn't as effective as Moderna or Pfizer, but these guys have so many products: baby shampoo, baby powder, Band-Aid. How many people have used Band-Aids every day? They have many products. Their shampoo, they have cream, they have cosmetics, they are just so powerful and so big. And you go to CVS or somewhere, how many times do people have Johnson & Johnson products, Band-Aids or something on there? And I'm going to tell you, with Tylenol, with the opiate crisis and stuff, that's one of the biggest things that we tell people is get Tylenol first, as a first wave. And we're not really big fans of non-steroid anti-inflammatories. I mean, it works, but, people that have problems with kidney issues, non-steroid anti-inflammatories aren't the best things to do for kidneys. And these things, Tylenol is much better than a non-steroid anti-inflammatory for the kidneys. So that's another thing to take into consideration, is how many times people prescribe Tylenol or take Tylenol. I mean, I usually take it after I have some rough shifts sometimes, or after leg day. That's the first thing I take is a Tylenol 1000. Or what about Tylenol PM? How many of you take Tylenol PM? There's Benadryl in there that knocks you out. So that's one thing that's in there. So let me show you its dividend history real quick. Look at this: 66 cents, 70, 75, 80, 84, 90, 95, $1.06. And again, it's 159.50 with a 2.64% dividend yield. Annual dividend is 4.24. It's not jumping up too fast, but its dividend is jumping up pretty good. So it's sitting at $1.06 just for one share. You're getting $1.06. This is a very elite dividend stock. This is one that people always discuss. This is one that people always praise. This is one that people discuss in their traditional and Roth IRAs. I've seen numerous videos that people have Johnson & Johnson's in their traditional or Roth IRA on M1 Finance, and this is in a lot of people's dividend portfolios. So that's one that I'm looking at adding on my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. I'm going to jump to the last one. This one might surprise you a little bit. And that next one is Church & Dwight. This is a very popular company that people use every day. One of them is Arm & Hammer, which I have right here. Every time I'd wash my white scrubs, I would use Arm & Hammer right here. And this one is sitting at $81.20. Its price per share has done significantly well against the S&P in the past 5 years. Now the pandemic hit and it's a little bit stagnant. So day traders, keep an eye on that one. It has a 1.24% dividend yield, a 25.34% PE, 25.34 PE ratio. Its year range was 77.62 to 96.31. They have a significant stock split history. They generate a ton of money. They have a ton of products, Church & Dwight. And I'm going to show you their dividend history. 19 cents, 21 cents, 22, 24, 25.2, 25.2 or 0.252. Dividend yield is 1.23%. PE ratio 25.45. Annual dividends $1.01. This is really good traditional Roth IRA material and day trading material. These guys have an extensive stock split history. They have increased their dividend. These guys are in demand. Just go to the store. How many people are use Arm & Hammer, or how many people use Church & Dwight products? There's a lot of them out there. And I'm going to jump to the bonus stock. If someone gave me $1 million right now, I would put it in this stock, Apple. They have split their stock so many times. They have increased their dividend. Their market cap is unbelievable. Their year range is 107.32 to 157.26. Remember, they just split their stock. They're just a juggernaut. Now, again, their dividend yield is 0.62%, which isn't the most attractive as a dividend stock, but traditional IRA, Roth IRA, day trading material, even dividend portfolio. How do you say no to that? And I'm going to jump to its dividend history. You can tell when the stock split happened, it was 63 cents, 73 cents, 77 cents, 82 cents, 20, basically 20 cents, 22 cents. So they're jumping right back up with their dividend. I know it's going to take a while, from a stock split, but with an extensive stock split history and these guys price per share just blowing up like crazy, how do you say no to that? They're going to increase their dividend. They're in demand. They are probably the most popular stocks out there, individual stocks. I know everybody wants to praise Tesla and Moderna and this and that, but these guys are the real juggernaut. These guys are the real deal. And again, if you gave me $1 million and said invest in one stock, I'm putting in Apple. I know the dividend's going to increase. I know my net asset value is going to increase. I know that I could just park my money, reinvest the dividends, and I'm just going to grow my net asset value. And then $1 million is going to turn into a lot more. So these are 5 stocks and a bonus stock that I think are excellent day trading material, traditional IRA material, Roth IRA material, and dividend stocks. I mean, if I had enough money, okay, once my M1 Finance dividend portfolio starts getting bigger and like humongous, like once I probably get to a 100,000 mark, I think Johnson & Johnson, what I'm going to do, once I get to 55,000, I'm going to add Johnson & Johnson and Proctor Gamble right around that, and maybe a little bit of Starbucks. But these are the stocks that are always coming to my mind is, gosh, I wish I could buy this and stuff. Now, once I make my Roth IRA, I'm going to do that next year for sure. I'm going to make my Roth IRA. I'll reveal it to you guys. But these things are just awesome stocks. These are the elite stocks. These are the juggernaut stocks. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. You guys have a good one. You guys wanted me to start discussing some things about the traditional and Roth IRA, their Roth IRA material. This is what I like about them, and this is what I'm thinking about buying. And they're great dividend stocks, all of them. You guys take care and have a good one.